This family's daughter was killed by a driver pretending to be an Uber driver. You know the story, made national news. He's starting a movement. I ask all drivers to support him because the one thing he is doing is he's pushing for change and he's pushing for safety for riders and drivers. Now, I ask you, what would you do if you had 2 minutes with your daughter's or your son's killer, right? He starts off the video by making this statement.
Love of 2 minutes with a guy. That's all I asked for. 2 minutes.
A father's wrath
Give me
directed
2 minutes
at
and
the
find
man
out what
who
happens.
murdered his daughter. It was a heinous crime that horrified the nation. Samantha Josephson was set to graduate the University of South Carolina and begin law school. All that changed on March 29th, 2019.
This is not an Uber driver. There's her
Surveillance
getting
video
into the
shows
car.
Samantha getting into what she thought was her
Didn't
Uber
check,
ride.
just
There
jumped
was a
straight.
major fight in the car he fought. And I have pictured that in my mind over and over, that she was in complete panic, screaming, "What are you doing?"
And I just pray that she thought of us at the end and not his disgusting face.
27-year-old Nathaniel Rowland brutally stabbed Samantha 120 times. Rowland sat stone-faced in court when the verdict was read 6 weeks ago.
His eyes were evil. There was no emotion to him.
Now Samantha's parents, Seymour and Marcy, say they are sentenced to a lifetime of heartache.
Marry her college boyfriend. She wanted to have kids. She wanted us to live next door to her, take care of her kids while she worked.
I look forward to seeing her graduate from college, from law school, to walking her down the aisle. That's all gone.
They are now fighting to pass Sami's law, which would require ride-sharing companies like Uber and Lyft to display barcodes that passengers can scan to confirm the vehicle is the one they ordered, and display placards with the driver's name, photograph, and license plate number.
I'm going to try to save as many lives and change the world, change the rideshare industry. I'm making this my mission to never have this happen again.
So, if I cannot even fathom what you're going through every day. My heart reaches out to your family. If there's any way I can support you with my channel, with all our followers, if there's any way we can help push Sami's law, if there's any difference we can make, please don't be shy. Call upon us. We're an army, and we'll activate an army of millions of drivers. I appreciate the fact that you are pushing for change, for new safety measures, better safety measures. And I hope, well, let me first say, I understand that you have this tremendous upset and anger towards this individual who pretended to be a driver. But if you could take a moment to listen to all the real drivers out there that should have transported your daughter. If you could use this new law to push for good, for safety, for riders like your daughter and other riders, that they never get harmed, right? And also for drivers. We need better safety laws for riders and drivers, Mr. Stevenson. So I hope that you just take these few seconds of what I'm trying to convey here to heart and incorporate that into Sami's law. We'll rally around you. We'll support you. We'll be a voice. We'll be a megaphone. And, between all those YouTubers, we'll come to your aid. Whether it's Harry Campbell, Dustin, myself, all of these people will rally around you because your intentions are pure and your intentions are good. After what happens, you're pushing for change. As you said, you don't want anyone to suffer like your daughter suffered. So again, my heart is just with you. It just hurts me reading any article about this sweet girl out there It gets played in the news over and over again. It's surfaced again because now you're really pushing for this new Sami's law. And whatever we can do, we are here for you, sir. God bless your family.